Hello and welcome. Today we're in the Tier 8 US Battlecruiser, the Constellation. The ship was given to me by Wargaming. For those who don't know the ship, I made a video of her yesterday where I go over her stuff in more detail, but she is a Battlecruiser. This ship was basically, or the class of the ship was eventually turned into the Lexington carrier. So she isn't really fantasy as many other ships or people might think she would be. She is named a battleship, but really she plays more like an Alaska. She doesn't have improved AP angles or anything like that. She has basically Colorado guns, but she has the tankiness of roughly an Alaska. The armor belt isn't like super thick, and she also gets 4 heals instead of 5 as usual battleships do. However, she's really fast, one of the fastest battleships in the game. She also has a 10-kilometer radar that lasts for 30 seconds, and she gets pretty good anti-air, and she gets 9.2-kilometer range torpedoes, which are pretty damn awesome to use. She basically has something from every class. She has the hull of an aircraft carrier, she has the class and guns of a battleship, she has the torpedoes of a destroyer, and I suppose she has the speed of a cruiser. I guess maybe the armor of a cruiser. Although I suppose the armor and the speed are kinda intertwined, because I'm guessing the reason why the ship can be so fast is that she has less armor. So, we're playing a match on the map Crash Zone Alpha. It has aircraft carriers. There are tier 8 ships in this match, but it's a tier 6 to 8 game, which means that I am top tier. Sadly, this ship doesn't quite dominate as much as top tier as other battleships might, but you know, you make up for that in utility, which is useful at any tier of game you play in, right? Every tier would like to have radar. Doesn't matter if you're a tier 10 destroyer or a tier 8 destroyer or a tier 6 destroyer. Radar is just as debilitating for you. Anyway, I noticed that our Andrea Doria, Scharnhorst, and Nürnberg and Westeros are going over here towards the AB line, and I figured that maybe it's not quite as worthwhile for me to be there, considering basically the only ship that's gonna contest them is a York. I think I'm gonna head over to the other side where my team might need me slightly more, and as a ship like the Constellation, you can do that because your ship is really fast. I've been undetected for a while. Maybe I can surprise some of the red ships here as they try to enter the sea cap, because they obviously are trying to go over there. Maybe we can even leave them a little present with our torpedoes. By the way, the torpedo firing arcs are amazing. Forward, they're pretty good, right? The torpedoes sit at the very back of the ship. They're pretty good forward, but backwards, they can almost fire at any angle backwards, which is amazing when you're kiting away. Oh, I forgot to mention the downside of the ship is that her bow is 27mm and her I guess main belt protection isn't quite as great, but her citadel sits flush with the waterline, so it's kinda difficult to hit the citadel anyway. Okay, I think we actually warded off that Graf Spee without really meaning to. Bit unfortunate. Maybe even the Atago isn't trying to enter the sea cap. And the only ship over here is me. Wait. Is she stationary? She's stationary, right? Okay, let's try to citadel this Atago. Come on. I mean, she's stationary and broadside on. It really doesn't get better than... Are you kidding me? 4 overpens? Against... Is she AFK? Might be. Huh. Interesting. Well, don't mind if I do. Citadel hit, nice. Okay, CV is heading over here. I have absolutely no cover from islands or friendlies. And there are 2 battleships over there. And a cruiser. Well, actually 2 cruisers, but I think one of them is AFK. Okay. I think we're fine from the CV attacks, although if the CV would be smart, she'd come back again with a type of plane that actually does damage, unlike rocket planes. Okay. I suppose the upside is that for some reason the battleships aren't advancing on me either, which is a good thing. Maybe they simply don't know the ship, but they probably would win this kind of a push. I'm still gonna continue sailing away from them because again, I have no support over here. Wow, we still don't have the ACAP. What? It has just the York and the... What? Look at the minimap, please. Isn't it amazing that our destroyer didn't play for the cap zones, but instead is... I don't know, suiciding her ship? Because it's a Westeros. What's she gonna do against the Lexington? Even if she hits all of her torpedoes against the Lexington, even if she manages to do that, that's not actually enough to sink a Lexington. So... I don't know what her plan is, because obviously she's spotted the entire time. Yep. Oh wow, she even gets detonated by the Lexington. Oh my god, this is terrible. Luckily we're still ahead, but my HP pool is really low, and I think my game's gonna get cut short soon. I only have 15k HP, I only have 2 heals left. There are battleships at 9 kilometers from me, and I'm still quite far from an island. I'm gonna try to angle. Try to invite enemy shells into my main belt, I suppose. Oh, okay, maybe we can at least get the Atago in return. The rear turret firing angles are alright when you're firing far away, but when you're firing close, guns can't depress enough because some boxes are in the way. And unfortunately that means that when you are close range, you need to show a lot of broadside to fire your rear turrets on the ship. Okay, I am convinced that Atago is AFK. Well, not anymore, I suppose. Also, somehow we're safe. What the hell? By the way, the enemy has not been able to take the sea cap somehow, and I am actually safe. Or, well, as safe as can be at this point. Also, I could actually get around this island and torpedo the North Carolina. I mean, she's heading in my direction, and I have torpedoes for a reason, right? Nice. Oh, hello. Island is in the way. Maybe if I... You know what, let's just launch these and turn our ship to the other side and then hopefully get a better angle from the other side. I don't want to stick around too long, because if those battleships all open up on me, I'm gonna be toast. I only have 1 heal left and I only have 19.5k HP. So, I just want to do a little run by here instead. Really like to fire those rear turrets, but I cannot, because the angles are bad. NC is turning her guns slowly, ever so slowly. I don't know if that was a good salvo. Oh, I guess it wasn't. I really should have finished off the Fuso there. Oh well. Mistakes were made. But at least we're survived this. Are we gonna hit the torp on the NC? Come on. No. But are we gonna hit the torp on the Fuso? Oh, maybe. Well, she only has 512 HP. Oh, she's healing. Oh no! The torpedoes ran out! No! I didn't even think of that. And NC is pushing now? We need to take care of that Gneisenau to be able to go over there, because I don't want to face the NC over here. Oh, I suppose the torpedo finally finished the Fuso. But now we need to take care of the Gneisenau here. I'm gonna radar to be able to see where the NC is. Because I think I'm kinda dead. And Gneisenau also has torpedoes, so chances are they're on the way. Torps on that side are still on cooldown. Let's launch some against the Graf Spee if she decides to come close. Oh! NC is not actually pushing. Do I sit here and get wailed on by the Graf Spee, or do I keep going? I don't know. I mean, I don't have much HP. I think even the Graf Spee could potentially kill me. Well, eventually at least. But maybe if I keep going, I can actually get into the sea cap and take it. Because if this NC decides to run, which it probably should do, because I do have torpedoes, and she definitely knows I have torpedoes at this point, well, maybe I can get the sea cap. CV incoming, but I don't think it's for me. Then again, my ship is pretty powerful in survivability. I think I used the heal in case I get blapped somehow, but in retrospect I think my heal here was a mistake. I still could have healed more HP if I had taken a few extra points of damage. and it's a bit wasteful to use it at the moment. Then again, I'm gonna enter the sea cap, and if NC actually keeps going, maybe we can actually take it. I'm gonna launch torps based on the NC going to the right, because if she were to turn around where she is, that's exactly what she's gonna do. If she turns the other way, then she'll have to make the whole trip around the island. But I definitely don't want to stay here to challenge her, especially with KGV being this low. And KGV isn't even firing HE. Oh god. That's bad news. Yeah, it doesn't seem that the NC is gonna run into those torpedoes, but at least we should be able to get the cap here. I thought initially to actually stay here a little bit, but I think that would be a mistake. I think I should just turn away and start running, because the NC actually finished off the KGV. Andrea Doria took out the Bismarck, finally in the corner. She is literally in I1, almost the J1. Almost, not quite though. As a battleship. And by the way, nobody has still taken the A cap. Remember the site that was basically defended by a York? And our destroyer decided to just sail past the goddamn cap zone? Yeah, that one's still on the red team. Why? There's 7 minutes left in the game. And we still haven't taken that cap zone. What the hell's going on? Oh god, Lexington is attacking me too, but luckily the island here should block the Lexington turret bombers. She shouldn't be able to drop close enough, and my ship should be fast enough to disengage here. And my AA should knock out the Lexington bombers for the next strike. And then I should be far enough that the NC shouldn't be able to spot me on the surface herself, which means that I should be able to safely get around this island. I only have 13k HP. NC has double my HP, but she also has a heal apparently. The CV is attacking her, but you know how it is. NC has pretty good AA as well as, you know, like my ship does. I've shut down 20 planes, by the way. Let's get around this little bit of island here and maybe take the cap, although it depends on what the enemy CV does. If she keeps attacking me, then maybe I can't afford to stay in the cap zone. But Andrea Doria is pushing up, so she should be able to take the cap. There's 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Planes are incoming, so we're gonna try to concentrate our AA and also not try to angle against her in a way where she gets maximum damage on me. 5 planes, 6 planes, 7 planes, and I think that was all of them. She actually didn't get to drop. I guess she ran into a few flak bubbles on the way. Okay, we're safe for now, for like the next, let's say 40 seconds. But then NC probably gets to take a shot on me, because the Lexington will spot me again. I also don't want to fire my guns even if I get to be behind the island, because I don't know where the Graf Spee is. And she might end up... No, it's likely she will just spot me. Oh god, planes incoming, but maybe the big island is gonna block the NC shot. Have 11k HP, we need to turn out because of the... Oh god, Graf Spee also has guns, I forgot about that part. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get decapped. Oh my god, the NC could fire over this. Oh no, only have 2500 HP left, damn. This... Well, 1593 HP. This isn't looking good. Okay, I'm gonna just try to survive at all costs at this point. Don't fire my guns, just survive as long as I possibly can. NC shot, and it missed everything. Nice, nice. I definitely can't stay in the cap here, I just need to keep going full speed. Andrea Doria should be able to take the cap though. Then again, do we even need the cap? I suppose we might if that North Carolina gets the sea cap. Then again, will the NC get the sea cap? We have a Lexington that keeps attacking her, although, wait. Lexington, what are you doing? You have one rocket plane in that squadron, one. it's never gonna actually be able to land that rocket on the NC. You understand that, right? The plane will get shot down before it gets to drop. Anyway, let's launch some torps. Maybe by chance we'll get hit by... Oh no! Lexington planes again. Oh no! NC is firing. Keep going. Full speed. Full speed. Wait, is she actually firing? Should be, right? Yeah, shells. They missed. Thank you. Maybe we can get lucky on the Graf Spee, and I think this will be my last shot, because the Lexington is attacking. Oh, a Citadel even. Damn. Wait, did the Lexington... The Lexington actually missed? Wow, she really tried to hit my stern. Oh no! Is NC firing again? Yeah, no, there are shells coming. Look, see? I have to turn away. And we're safe. You know, we can actually survive one overpen. But now we just keep going. Should I hide behind the island, or should I just keep going to the edge of the map? If I hide behind the island and the Lexington comes with dive bombers, I'm dead. Okay, but what is our Andrea Doria doing though? She's just staying back. I mean, if I go down here, is that gonna be enough? Couldn't Andrea Doria just go fight the North Carolina or even the Graf Spee, right? Because if she fights the NC, then obviously the NC can't really shoot me, and maybe I can actually try to help her. But sadly, the Andrea Doria is playing it safe, which I suppose is the smart choice. Because I got behind the island, I can take a shot for free. Torpedo bombers are incoming. I really should probably hide. Nah, I don't know. Hard to say, right? It's really hard to say. 1 minute 30 seconds. I would really like, this is a selfish thought, the Andrea Doria to go engage that North Carolina so I could get a few more shots off, but she doesn't seem to want to, which I suppose is fine because it'll win us the game. Still though, I would really like to, because then I'd get to shoot. Now I'm spotted again, which means the NC takes a shot again, and I have gotten away with this for far too long. I'm probably gonna go down this time. Yeah, that's not looking good. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Damn it! Ah, that was so unfortunate. Now I'm being a little annoyed by the Andrea Doria, but that's just me being salty, okay? He's winning the game for me, okay? So I probably shouldn't complain too much. As you can imagine, nothing else happens for the rest of this other than me being salty, so we're gonna skip that one. And yeah, we won the game. A pretty good one at that. AA Defense Expert, Confederate, 138k damage, 39 plane shot on 2613 base XP. And I want to compliment both of them, but Andrea Doria did better in the XP part, so I'm sorry, Lexington. She gets the compliment, especially because I was salty towards him. Because, after all, he still won the game for me, okay? So I shouldn't complain. 2.3 million potential damage, 102k damage taken. So clearly, this ship can survive for a long time, although I suppose I did get quite lucky. 81,000 anti-air damage. That Lexington really... The Lexington wanted to finish me off, which is a really correct choice. It's just that she was hoping the NC would do it. You know, because spotting and NC just takes one shell into me, and that would be it. Anyway, Captain Skills, Emergency Repair Specialist, Grease the Gears, Adrenaline Rush, Emergency Repair Expert, then Concealment Expert, Basics of Survivability, and Fire Prevention. The ship only has 4 heals, so fire reduction is really important, I think. Then Upgrades, Concealment, Damage Control System Modification 1, although you could use Propulsion as well. Then Range Upgrade, Radar Upgrade, and Main Arts Modification 1. But maybe Propulsion here is better, but Damage Control is fine too, as you saw here. I really enjoy the ship, and I do well in it, which probably means it's overpowered. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.